Hey darlings, it's Dion Dean back with another thrift haul video. I found some really exciting pieces over the past couple of weeks. Um, if many of you have been following my blog or even looking at a few of the YouTube videos that I have done, I am known, and my Instagram as well, at I am Dion Dean. I am known to find designer items at the thrift stores. Like, it's a high for me. That's what I basically love to do. Just go and find Gucci and vintage Vuitton and furs and leather. That's what I love to do. And so I found some really awesome pieces and I want to share them with you. You ready? Let's go. All right, so this is my first piece. I actually found this here in Dallas last week at Thrift World here in Dallas off of 635 and I want to say Josie Lane. It's an awesome store, a little pricey, but they have some really great pieces. I found some really phenomenal pieces. As with any of the thrift stores, it's really, that's why they call it a scavenger hunt, because you go to one day and it has nothing. You'll go the next day and it has an amazing piece. And so I went on a Saturday shopping for a few of my styling clients, looking for some vintage furs, and found beautiful furs, but didn't find any handbags or purses or handbags or shoes or anything like that, or even any clothing that was designer. But then I went back on Wednesday when they had a sale, or Thursday rather, when they had a sale, and I found da 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 da. Isn't this lovely? This is my new baby, honey. I'm naming her Rebecca. So this is Rebecca, the vintage Gucci darling. Isn't she lovely? Da-da-da-da-da. She is aged, of course. She's not perfect, but with vintage Gucci, you just have to love them the way they are. And this was, I believe, and it's actually, let me show you. It's actually a shoulder bag. I just tucked this in. And if you watch my last haul video, you know that that's what I do. I usually just tuck it. I never cut the straps because I don't know if I'm gonna go back and wear it as an actual shoulder bag. But it's an actual shoulder bag. Let me show you the inside. And it was, if you can see the price, it was $39.83. Can you see that? $39.83. And she is just gorgeous. And here are the straps, the strap rather. You can see how it's attached here. And so it's just a lovely. Let me show you the back. And I love the detail on it. You can see the Gucci logo right here. Woo! Sorry, my nails aren't done. And then the back, it has a little back pocket, right? So yeah, she was $39.83, and I am totally in love with her. There are times where I will wear a bag for a few months and then sell it in my eBay store, but I'm thinking that I'm really going to keep her. But who knows? I say that about all of my bags, and then they end up on eBay. All right, next are a pair of shoes that I actually bought like a month or so ago, but I haven't worn them yet. These are Giorgio Armani. Can you see that? Yes. And these are gorgeous. These are a 39 and a half, so it's a perfect fit for me. And these were, I actually got them half off. So they were 12.81 and then half off of that, right? Can you imagine, for Armani? And so one of the things, the reason why I haven't worn them is because one has the straps and the other one doesn't. So what I'm going to do is go to like a Joann Fabric and find a different color strap, like a tan strap or a brown strap. I'm not necessarily looking like it doesn't have to be the same orange, but I'm just going to find like another color strap and tie it in there and wear it for the summer. I'll probably get a few different straps just to change it up, but how can you beat like half off of $13, $6.50 for a pair of Armani? Yes, darling, I'm going to be fabulous this summer in my shoes. And it actually still, they're like barely worn. You can still see the Neiman Marcus sticker on there. Can you see that? So yeah, These are my new babies, my Armanis. Now this is not a thrift purchase. This is actually an eBay purchase. Um, if you follow me on Facebook at Styled by Dion Dean, I think it's just Styled Dion Dean. But I posted a comment or a little quote out of my book. I did release a book through Kindle a few weeks ago. One of the things that I advise my clients to do, and all my thrifting friends, is to actually go on eBay during the month of February, January, February, most likely February, because what happens is people are so overspent from the holidays that they basically like to unload what they can, right? And so the first thing you can do is sell your stuff. And for the most part, people don't want to um, do garage sales or so on and so forth. They'll really go on eBay and sell their stuff. And so this pair of shoes I bought from a lady who was doing just that. She had all this stuff in her closet that she wanted to get rid of, and she was selling her designer items at very low prices. And so I bought these Jimmy Choos, these barely worn Jimmy Choos, and they actually came with the shoe box. I think she'd said she'd worn them twice. What a really eclectic heel. It came with the shoe box. It came with the dust covers and remarkable clean shoes with the exception of a little bit of wear on the sole, and they were $45. Yes, $45. You heard me right. And what I did is I watched them, and she had a low bid. And so I watched it until like probably 3 hours before the bid, and I bid my highest. So my highest was like $50 or $75. I think her bid started at like $20. And so I made my highest $75 and ended up getting them for $45. What you can do, and this is just a little snippet, if you want to bid on eBay, right? And you want a pair, and I'm going to say this is what I wrote on my Facebook page. If you are looking for Louboutins or Jimmy Choos or Giuseppe's or Alexander Wang, whatever you're looking for, find a seller that's in the United States, that's big, and who has great feedback, that's also very big, and go through their items and see if there's someone who is actually like a seller who like does this for a living, or someone who is just cleaning out their closet. And you can usually tell because they're only like selling 5 to 10 items a piece, and they'll write in the description, I'm cleaning out my closet, blah 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 blah. And if they have a best offer link where they'll list their price, so say they want $2.99 but they're taking offers, bid what you I would say bid under what you really want, and if they take it, they take it. And if they give a counter offer, you can always go back and forth. I think you have 3 counter offers that you can do. But aside from thrift, that's a really, really good way to purchase designer items. So just a long way to say, if you're looking for designer items, thrift is great, but also eBay is really great in the month of February, January, February, because people are cleaning out their closets. They're trying to make their money to pay their credit cards. So $45 for a pair of $800 shoes. Score! So the last item is actually, I'm so in love with this. I wear faux fur. I like faux fur. I actually have some real fur, but I'm being conscious about it's vintage fur. But the older I get, the more I'm learning about the treatment of animals, I'm veering towards faux fur. And so I saw this beautiful faux fur. Say that sometimes. Faux fur, faux fur, faux fur. Beautiful vest. It's a faux fur vest. Can you see that? Gorgeous, gorgeous faux fur vest. And this was $49.84 and half off. So I spent $25 on it. So beautiful. And so it's just something, it's not a designer piece, but I felt like it was so beautiful and so eclectic that I needed to show you guys. I don't know how I'm going to wear it yet, but I need to hurry up and figure it out before it gets warm and I look like an idiot walking around in faux fur. So anyway, that's a short haul for you. Just wanted to bring you guys in, give you guys some information on thrifting designer items. I do talk about it a little bit in my book, Make Your Closet Pay, and I'll leave the link at the bottom here. But stay consistent. If you want to find designer, you definitely can. eBay is a great way to go if you're looking for designer items for less. There are a lot of sellers out there who are cleaning out their closet, trying to make extra money to pay bills, go on vacation, so on and so forth. I do it. I sell for my closet all the time, and I'll leave my personal eBay link down below. But it can be done. And I just want to bring you into my world of thrift shopping for designer items. All right. Well, I love you. We never pay retail. Be good to yourselves. And look for designer items on the low low so that you can rock those red bottoms for $50 to $100 instead of like 900 to 1,000. Do you know what you can do with that extra $800 $900? Like there's gonna be a day when I would drop $1,200 on a Lubu, but it's not today because I'll spend 200 and then spend 1,000 going on a fabulous vacation with my boo, with my husband. But love you guys. Be well. I'll leave the links to my book, my social media, and my eBay store so that you can see all the fabulous thrift finds that I have on sale. All right. Love you. Bye.